Hello everyone, it is me, Gavin GTS here, and today I'm going to be showing off my 2022 cube collection. Alright, starting up with 2x2s, I have 4 2x2s. This first 2x2 here is a Moebius or Tangpo or Lingpo, I have no idea which one it is, I just know it's some sort of Moebius 2x2. And this is actually my first 2x2, well actually no, it wasn't my first 2x2, I actually traded my first 2x2, but this 2x2 is basically the cube that I pretty much used for the start of my 2x2 career, I guess. So the next cube is my YJMGC. This cube is the cube that got me sub 5 and sub 4. Maybe, I don't really know. I don't exactly remember, but I used this cube around, I'd say, 2018, 2019. So, yeah. And then here is the Valk 2. This is currently my backup main, but again, I kind of switch between these two occasionally. Currently, this one right now is my backup main, and this is a pretty good 2x2. I've been using it for over 2 years now, and yeah, it's still holding strong. And my current main is an X-Man Flare. I'm just using it as my current main right now, but again, I kind of switch between the two. This cube is honestly really great. I'd say it's a bit underrated, but it does have a lot of locking issues, so yeah, I wouldn't consider it the best 2x2, but definitely a pretty good one. Alright, so now to all my 3x3s. I currently have 17 3x3s, and I'm going to go through all of them a bit quickly just because of the fact that I have just so many. So this is a Rubik's brand. This isn't actually my first cube, but well, it's a Rubik's brand. It's kind of not that good. It is an older Rubik's 2.0 with the tiles, and I've had this thing for I think like almost 4 years now. I don't even know. And then here is my first ever speed cube. This is like Cyclone Boys 3x3. It's a Feiwu, I believe, and this cube is actually really rusty because I used to bring it to pools and swim in it, which I do regret doing because it was my first speed cube and it was pretty good. Here is a YJ Guanlong. This cube I basically only use as my main when I just needed a new main. Never really a good cube. I don't really know why I got it, but yeah, whatever. Here is, I don't even know what this is. It's just some random 3x3 that I have, and I put it into this color scheme. I don't even know if it's the exact Japanese color scheme, but I tried doing that. Here is a Chi Sail, I believe. I'm not sure. But yeah, this cube a person gave to me, and it has a missing center cap. This cube is my GAN 356 Air SM. This is my first GAN cube. I used this back in 2018, and it was pretty good for the first month. Then I lost a center, and then the sticker started getting bad, and then it just started getting really bad after a while. So I kind of just stopped using it. Here are my two useful little magics. This one I got for free, and this one is my is one of my old mains from like 2018. And for the OG fans, yes, this is still has that OOF logo on it. This was the OOF cube that I had. This was my backup main back in 2019. Here is a Chi Warrior W or Chi Sail W, I'm not sure. I got it from a trip in San Diego a few months back, and I'd say it's a pretty good budget cube. Probably a good first cube for some people. And yeah, so this is the Valk 3. This is a non-magnetic one. I kind of got it mainly for collection, and also if just in case like I needed a new main and I just needed to use something. And this is probably my best non-magnetic cube. Here is my GAN 356X. This is actually the cube I used in Thousand Oaks Cubing Up in 2019. This was my first Rubik's Cube competition. I loved this cube. It wasn't really that good, but it was my best cube at the time, and I got a sub 14 average with this. So yeah, this is probably one of my best memorable cubes. Here is my Moebius Gts3m. This cube I got at Speed Cube Shop open back in August of 2019. I don't remember when. I think it was somewhere around there, but yeah, this cube definitely served a good time. I use this as a main a lot. This cube got me my previous record as well, which was a 4.41. This cube here is my Valk3 Elite. I don't really know what to say about this cube other than it's really good, except it's just set up pretty poorly. I didn't take very good care of it. There's a couple magnets missing in it, and yeah, but I definitely used this a lot during the early and mid stages of 2019. Here is my Yushin Little Magic. This cube I used for, I'd say, a little under a year, maybe like 9 months. It's pretty good, but it has a very bad corner cutting locking issue, and I don't really know why it has that. But yeah, this is my current backup main, and I've used this for a little bit, but I'd say it's a pretty good cube. And this is my current main, the Angstrom MF3OS3M 2021. It's the maglev edition. This cube has the best corner cutting I've ever seen, and the fact that it was like $25 is insane. This cube is honestly really good. I recommend this to anyone. trying to get their first magnetic speed cube or just any kind of speed cube in general, this cube is probably one of the best speed cubes I've ever tried in my life. And then back here I have my little mini Valk. It's kind of just a collector's item. I did get it for one-handed, but my hands got way too big when I bought it. So yeah, yeah, those are all my 3x3s. Alright, now going on to 4x4s. I currently have 4x4s, and here they are. So starting out with my first one, this is a Chi Yuan. This was my first ever 4x4 speed cube. It's really bad. Don't ever get this cube. Like, I'm not even joking. It's horrible. But I used it as my first cube, and I taught myself 4x4 on this. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then this is my Chi Wuchui. This is probably my like rarest cube, I guess. I don't really know. Yeah, I bought this about a while back in 2018 when it was like the best 4x4 cube. And it's pretty bad. I never really took good care of it. I think it has a like missing piece or something. And this is the cube I used in Thousand Oaks that I didn't make cutoff on because I suck at big cubes, like 4x4 and above, I just suck at. And yeah, and then here's my Using Little Magic. This is my backup main. It's not very good, but I used it for a while. I actually used it for, I think, a little over a year and something like that. But, yeah, I used this for a good amount of time, and I can definitely say it's served a good purpose, but it was never really good. And then this is my current main. This is a Supernova MGC. This cube is really, really good. I've used this for, I think exactly a year now as of today. I've used this for exactly a year, and I've loved this cube so much. This cube is just absolutely amazing. I recommend this to any person getting like a new 4x4 that they need. Even if it's like a first 4x4, I don't even know, but it's pretty good. I definitely recommend getting it. So yeah. So now for all my other big cubes, I have one 5x5 and one 6x6. I actually had two 5x5s, but one of them exploded, and I have no idea where the pieces are. But my current 5x5 main is a Using Little Magic. I don't do 5x5 at all. I have not upgraded this thing since 2019. It's not very good now. It's very, very broken in, poorly set up. I don't know. It's just my main, though, because I don't really practice big cubes. And then here I have an MGC. This is basically the cheapest 6x6 option for something that I can actually use. And yeah, it's still the best 6x6 in the world right now. So, you know, it's pretty good. And this cube is actually really nice. And yeah, those are my big cubes. I don't have anything bigger than that. So let's go on to square one. So here we have it, my favorite event, square one. I have 4 square ones, and these are all square ones, I guess. Starting off here, we have an X-Men Volt V1. It has 2 broken pieces. This one's actually broken, as you can see, and there's another one on the bottom, but I'm not really going to take that out because there's not really any point. This cube wasn't actually my first square one. I had a cheese square one that stripped, and soon enough broke completely, but I don't know where that is, so yeah, this cube is basically the cube that got me, I think, sub 30 maybe, I don't really know. I used this cube like 3 or 4 years ago, so I don't really remember. But yeah, and here is the Using Little Magic. I got this cube, and it was just a game changer for my square one. This cube was actually the thing that made me start loving square one like crazy, and I just practiced and practiced. This cube got me to around sub 20, I believe, something like that. And yeah, and then here is my Volt V2. This cube I got August 2020, I believe, and I've used this cube pretty well. This cube, I believe, has my current record on it of 4.61, and yeah, this cube was the cube that got me sub 15, I think, around that, and yeah, and then it's also my backup main, and this is my current main, the YJMGC. This cube I currently average about 11 to 12 on. It's my favorite event. I don't really use full cube shape or know any CSP or any advanced stuff, but you know, I'm learning a bunch of algs for cube shape slowly, so you know, I'm getting better. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite event, and I definitely recommend getting this one or this one. This one, not that one. This one or this one as your first square one. Now on to something else. Megaminx. Here comes the Megaminx. I have 3 Megaminxes. This is my first Megaminx. I taught myself on this one, and I used to average like 5 to 6 minutes on this one. This one is, I believe, the biggest mass-produced Megaminx. I'm not completely sure, but this is like huge cube. This cube got me like sub 4, sub 3, and it's my backup main. And then my current main is an X-Men Galaxy V2 Magnetic. This cube, I believe, is the smallest mass-produced one, so it's kind of funny how I have the biggest and smallest, but this cube is my main. I don't practice Megaminx at all. I don't even think I ever sub 2 on Megaminx, probably like sub 230 maybe, I don't really know, but yeah, this cube is pretty good, and I definitely recommend it, but it is pretty expensive. It's like 30 bucks, so yeah, maybe get something cheaper. But yeah, that's Megaminx. Time for Pyraminx. These are my 2 Pyraminxes. I only own 2, and yeah, I don't do Pyraminx at all. This is my first Pyraminx. I actually opened this cube exactly 5 years ago, not to the exact time, but this was the first ever speed cube I ever turned, and yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And then this is my current main X-Men Bell Pyraminx. I got this thing in 2018, and I still use it because I don't practice Pyraminx at all. I don't enjoy Pyraminx, I don't practice it. And yeah, so those are my Pyraminxes. Let's go on to Skewb. So for Skewb, I have 2 Skewbs. This is my first Skewb. I think it's like a cheesing, something like that, cheesing. And this is my current main X-Men Wingy. Again, I've had this for a while. I don't do Skewb at all either. So this video is getting a bit long, so I'm just going to show you the rest of the cubes on the shelf. So here are my mirror cubes. I have my gold one, which I use as a tripod. My silver one, which has a bunch of Speed Shop member logo, like not logos, but signatures on it. And then this is my best one. This is just my speed cubing one. This is my Ivy cube and my Fisher cube, my 2 dollar store cubes that I wanted to make into Siamese cube, but didn't have the super glue for. This is my European 3x3 Rubik's Cube that my math teacher got for me in 6th grade. Over here is my Rubik's Edge Floppy Cube right there. Here is a little keychain thing. I don't really know. I got this like a day or 2 ago. I think it's pretty cool. This is my orb ball. This thing's really fun to solve. My Infinity Cube, my Rubik's Impossible, Rubik's Egg Snake thing, 2x2x3. This thing is a lot like a square one. Some other random 2x2 Infinity Cube thing, and here are my mini cubes. This is just a big one that I think I got from like a wedding or something like that. This is the cube that I traded for my first 2x2, which I really regret, and this is my smallest cube. It's a little Rubik's Mini. And yeah, that's my full cube collection. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and thanks for watching. Bye.